Okay, gentlemen. I told you I'd make a little short video on the Bausch and Lomb. The last video I was talking about it doing some diagonal stringing, and if you watch the video, you can see on the other target where it indeed is stringing. I took the rifle here, the Martini. Took it and put the burris on it, and it did well. Even in the wind, it did really well. But the problem with the Bausch and Lomb, not the glass. The glass is wonderful, wonderful glass, way ahead of its time. The mounts are fine. These mounts rely on one spring, right there. That one spring, internal to the mount, keeps this tube centered back here and keeps your horizontal and your vertical adjustment straight. Well, this ring right here, this ring has got a thumb screw that goes through it right here where I've got the tie wrap. And if you'll look, you should be able to see the way that's pulling, and it's pulling at a diagonal. It's keeping undue pressure on this rear mount that shouldn't be there because of the way I've got it fixed right here. Well, and it doesn't matter which way I rotate that, it's going to put pressure on this rear spring that it shouldn't be putting on. No matter which way you put that. This little thumb screw and this little foot right here has got a hole that this thumb screw tightens up in. That's stripped. It's also threaded through this, it's got threads in this aluminum piece of the big ring. But anyway, I've got to take the ring's also got a crack running all the way through it. So if you put pressure on it, it's just going to open the crack. It's not going to work. So what I got to do is I got to get me some bar stock. I looked, I don't have any big enough. I had some almost big enough. And fire up the lathe and make this ring. The ring's got a step in it that the spring goes over and stuff. It's not a complicated piece. The worst part's going to be making the keyway, where that little foot goes through. It's also where this little tie wrap I got goes through. But anyway, that's the problem. Is the spring and this ring. And the only way I know to do it with this being stripped and broke, the only way I know to do it is with this tie wrap, which it worked. It works somewhat. You can see where it's making it string a little bit. Or it's my belief that's where the stringing's coming from. I don't know what else could be doing it. Like I said, the glass is great. The scope's just solid as it can be. Everything about the scope is great, except that. So that's what it's getting blamed on. That's what I'm going to put it on the lathe and make. I might make a video of me making the piece. I doubt it, because that little lathe is loud as hell. I'd have to voice over and do all that, and I probably won't. But anyway, I will show you the finished piece at least. It's not going to be in the next day or two, I can tell you that. But anyway, that's the problem with the scope. Other than that, I love this scope. I love the looks of it. I love the looks of it on this Martini. So it's going back on it. But for the time being, we're just going to have to not run in vintage scope class. You all have a good one.